Next tonight, the news that alleged Western New York serial killer Richard Fox is now admitting to the murder of his grandmother almost 5 decades ago. This comes nearly a year after Fox was indicted on the murders of 2 women. He was recently convicted, sentenced to 40 years to life. The town of Brant Police Department announced earlier this week the unsolved homicide of Beatrice Meabon in 1976 is now closed. Officials saying Fox stabbed her to death when he was only 13 years old. Fox is now connected to 4 murders. This includes Marquita Mull and Cassandra Watson, who he was convicted of killing in November. He was recently indicted for the murder of Crystal Curthoys, whose remains were found boarded up under the basement stairs of a Niagara Falls home he lived in, and now his grandmother. 7 News senior reporter Maki Becker has been following the cases involving the suspected serial killer extensively and has more details.
There was this story where a suspicious death happened that involved his grandmother when he was fairly young.
A 50-year-old murder mystery solved as police now announcing that convicted serial killer Richard Fox killed his grandmother Beatrice Meabon. This happened in 1976 in the town of Brant when Fox was only 13 years old.
His grandmother died under suspicious circumstances. That's the information that was given to us.
I sat down with Captain Jake Staley and Lieutenant Alex Nutt of the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office about this investigation. The Chautauqua County investigators, working with Buffalo Police, were zeroing in on Richard Fox as a suspect in the Rails to Trails murders when they learned about this unsolved case in Brant and began working with Brant Police. They tracked down old witnesses, including one of the EMTs who responded.
And one of them in particular did recall Mrs. Meabon saying that her grandson had stabbed her.
This is her death certificate, which shows she was stabbed in her heart.
So this is Cain Road in the town of Brant, and back in 1976, there was a mobile home park back here, and that's where Richard Fox's grandmother lived.
Thomas Pizik, who has lived on Cain for more than 60 years, was shocked by the news.
I just can't imagine, anything happening like that, But
He confessed, right?
He did.
That first day? Or?
Yes. He just is kind of built up with this rage and hatred, and he experienced it that night and ended up, from what he confessed to, ended up stabbing his grandmother and then leaving the residence.
With Richard Fox now tied to a 4th murder, investigators say they know there could be more.
It always leaves us as investigators, anyone in law enforcement, to think, are we missing something? Is there something else that is not being looked at or overlooked?
We can never undo what's happened, but to the best we can, we at least want people to know the truth. We want people to know what did happen, just as some sense of, I don't even know if closure is the right word, but just to help them deal with a loss. We feel like people have a right to know what happened.
Richard Fox is currently being held at the Elmira Correctional Facility. He's awaiting trial on the Niagara Falls murder case. Maki Becker, 7 News, Brant.
I mean, it's just chilling stuff. As we said, Maki has been on top of this story since day one. We have all her coverage on Richard Fox on our website at WKBW.com.